Hello everyone, this is TSG, aka The Skinny Gamer, and welcome to all new episodes of games what I've been playing. This is episode 17 of the series. If you cases don't know, if you're following the series for a while, I talk about the games what I've been playing, my backlog, my thoughts on them, what you recommend, etc., etc. And so, um, it's the games I've been playing series will be up every other Friday on my channel. So it's racing week in this episode right here. So one game on the Wii U and one for recently came out on the Switch and all that stuff. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. Now the first game I'm about to show you right here, which you guys really showed during my World A pickups video in LA and all that stuff. That game for the Wii U and all that stuff. I love the first one on the Xbox 360 and all that stuff. I really enjoy it. I played so many hours and hours, unlocking courses and characters and all that stuff. That game I'm really talking about for the Wii U. It gonna be showing in my end of the year pickups video and all that stuff. So it's for the update before I get into the games and all that stuff. For pickups videos, I'm gonna take a break from pickup videos and all that stuff until the end of the year / Christmas and all that stuff. So be able to look out the video before the end of the year of that. So aside from that, that game I really talk about right here. Two game by show right here for future pickups video by the future end of the year pickups right here. That game I'm talking about right here, that is Sonic and All-Star Racing Transform on the Wii U. This is an excellent game. Unlike the first one, I love the first one so much on Xbox 360. But this game right here, they made a huge concept. They had the Sega got the ideas from Mario Kart 7 and all that stuff. When Mario Kart 7 like had the idea turned to car turn to like planes and all that stuff. This one had the same concept. You could turn into planes, into boats and all that stuff. And so this is a really a good Sonic racing game right here. I don't know why I did pick it up back in the day on the Xbox 360 and all that stuff. And also you could play Wreck-It Ralph in this game right here and all that stuff. And so yeah, so this game almost 10 years now and all that stuff. So yeah, for World Tour mode and all that, in case you don't know and all that stuff, like in the first Sonic and Sega All Star Racing right here, you got the Grand Prix separate and you got the mission separate and other modes separate and all that stuff. But in World Tour mode and all that stuff, like is everything, like everything, every content to unlock and all that stuff. You collect stars to unlock characters and courses along the way and all that stuff. So I already got all the tours and all that stuff. I got some of the characters and some of the stages and all that stuff. So I already complete the world tour mode of this game right here. All I need to do the Grand Prix and do complete that mode right there and all that stuff. So nonetheless, this is a really great racing game. If you're a fan like Mario Kart games and all that stuff, if you're a fan of Sonic racing games and all that stuff, this is a must buy on every system and all that stuff. And so the only downfall I have with the game and all that stuff, they don't have Billy Hatcher in and all that stuff and so. But aside from that and all that stuff, this is a really excellent Sonic racing game right here. It made a huge improvement over the first one and all that stuff in case of like characters and courses and all that stuff. So if you're a big fan, like a fan of the first one and all that stuff, I highly recommend playing Sonic All Star Racing Transform on Wii U or any other system. So yeah, there is that. So that is the first thing. Let's move on with the last game. Now the last game I'm about to show you right here is a recent purchase for the Nintendo Switch. This recently came out like a couple weeks ago and all that stuff. I love the cruising games and all that stuff during the arcades as a kid. And I have my childhood copies on the N64 and all that stuff. And that game I'm really talking about right here. I had the blast playing the 2017 arcade version arcades and David Buster's and all that stuff. And that game I'm really talking about, that is the Switch version of Cruising Blast. This is the really fantastic game. I had a blast playing, like I said, the 2017 arcade version of the game at Dave and Buster's and all that stuff. When it was in release at Dave and Buster's and all that stuff, I have a blast playing the arcade version of this game right here. But the Switch version right of this game right here is their own game and all that stuff. So basically, this game right here, you can customize your car and all that stuff. You collect money, you collect keys to unlock like every other tour and other cars and all that stuff. You got unlock like dinosaurs and all that stuff. So you have like like different modes and all that stuff. You got the cruising arcade, which is like 5 levels in the arcade version right here from the arcade version right here, and cruising world and all that stuff, like cruising tour. And I'm not cruising world now, I'm not cruising tour, I should say. They have like so many difficulty to unlock like other tours or other cars and all other stuff. So it also like there's so much drifting in this game right here. You use a lot of drift, a lot of boosts and all that stuff. And so like so many keys in every track is so difficult or hard to find and all that stuff. So unlock like characters and colors of your car and customize your car and other stuff. This covers the excellent content and all that stuff. So I done the cruising arcade mode so far. I can't wait to do the cruising tour mode and all that stuff to a lot of cars and other tours and so forth and so forth and all that stuff. And so yeah, so if this one thing, a really great thing about the Switch version of this game right here, you can play up to 4 players. So if you have like one, if people have the like Nintendo Switch, you have this game right here, you can play up to like 4 players on local play and all that stuff. This is a nice bonus of this game right here. So because basically in your cruising games in the past and all that stuff, you only race like 2, but this one right here you could play with 4. So this is an awesome touch to this port right here and all that stuff. But the only downfalls I have with this game is like there's some of the things missing from the arcade version and all that stuff. And so like for example that they have like they're missing the checkpoint stuff and all that stuff. They're missing the timer of the game and all this stuff, unlike the arcade version and all that stuff. They're missing a little bit of environment of the levels and all that. For example, like you're racing in Madagascar and all that stuff. There are people in Madagascar and all that stuff. But in the Switch portion right here, they don't have that and all that stuff. And basically, lastly, is the online play. They don't have no online play in this game right here, which is kind of really sad. So if they have a lot of online play, this game will be kicking ass. But nonetheless and all that stuff. So if you like the cruising games and all that stuff, you love playing the arcade version from 2017 in arcades and all that stuff, I highly recommend playing Cruis'n Blast on the Nintendo Switch. This is really, really worth it. It's so affordable for $40 and all that stuff. You ever get a physical or at the eShop. So this is going to be showing in my end of the year pickups video by the end of the year and all that stuff. And so Nintendo Switch doing an excellent extra job doing releases and all that stuff. With this, recently came out a couple weeks ago. So we're in the month of September, and now we're almost in October and all that stuff. I will be getting Super Monkey Ball Mania and Mario Party Superstars and all that, which are going to be showing off in my future games when I've been playing series episodes and all that stuff. And so be on the lookout for that. So those 2021 has been a huge year for Nintendo Switch and all that stuff. And so yeah, so if you're like fan of like racing games and all the other stuff and all that stuff, you love the arcade version when playing arcades and all that stuff, play Cruis'n Blast on the Nintendo Switch. If you like arcade racers and all that stuff, you're a big fan of the cruising series. So yeah, there is that. So that is it, you guys, for this all new episode of Games I've Been Playing series. This is racing episode this week. Tell me in the comment below what games you have been playing, and tell me in the comment below what you think of these 2 games I've been playing and what your thoughts on them. So make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. If you want to follow me up for my upcoming videos, check out my Facebook fan page at facebook.com/TAGamer7. And I'll see y'all next time with another video. Thank you very much, and goodbye.